So I'm sure all of us, we've watched many movies of James Bond. And in particular, many of you would remember the movie Diamonds Are Forever. Well, I would like to say he's only partly right. Because for me, it's not the diamonds, but friends are forever. So with that, let me bring it to you something that I'd written about 4 years back, sometime in August 2016, which is dedicated to my batchmates who studied with me in St. Mary's. And it's also dedicated to my seniors and juniors who have lovely and fond memories about St. Mary's, about their school days. So before I recite, let me share with you some of the pictures that I have in my collection. Now that you've seen the pictures, I'm sure many of you would be able to relate with the composition. When I wrote this, many of the events came flooding back and it brought many smiles for days on my face. I'm sure when you hear this, it's going to bring smile to your face too. So with that, let me recite. So the title is Friends Are Forever. My beautiful friends, pray our friendship never ends. You all brighten my days when I remember our childhood plays. We had our share of laughter and cries, the sly smiles and the innocent lies, the occasional beatings by the nuns. For those like me who was labeled as a clown and dunce, wondering what the nuns wore beneath their robe. For hours we would guess and probe. Further, what sort of hair they had under their veil. The amusing rumors about their get-up now sounds like a fairy tale. The decorum of silence during the boring meals. Yet we had our own secret food deals. The delicious candies that the nuns would occasionally make is something that was far tastier than today's chocolate cake. The mischievous cheatings and the fights, the secret feats during the midnights, the occasional visits to the infirmary, the perpetual homework and the never-ending hurry. But even back then, we had a share of boastful school bullies who would embarrass you and falsely blame you for stealing their cookies. Never mind that. But remember the ground outside the hall? Where we would play marbles, hopscotch, and walk on stilts that would make us look tall. Life held a different meaning then. Rolling our eyes, giggling at the sight of men, feeling proud at having a senior as our best girl, blushing, walking, and turning our hair into a curl. The love letters that would go round and round, guessing whether it came from the St. Xavier's playing ground. Feeling shy and yet secretly happy. But when friends asked his name, he would pretend to be snappy. Though we are now wiser and older, and with age, even more beautiful and bolder. Love you all from the core of my heart. And each time we meet, I never want to part. The end. I hope you enjoyed it. So with that, live in peace, love, and cheers. Shaken but not stirred.